Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We're on the Citadel. We're headed over to Flux to see what the captain wants with us.
No blood for aliens.
What the hell's going on over here?
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right?
Some kind of protest.
Terra Firma.
Shepard, Commander Shepard.
Going alone!
Throw the appeasers out.
Come on, I just want to talk.
Yeah, I knew he was going to keep doing that. I kind of wish I'd tried this with Emily Wan. I'm not sure if she'd have done the same thing or not.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
You obviously wanted to speak to me.
I'm Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Every day I stand up for humanity. Often in the face of bullets. What have you done lately? You really think speeches help?
We all serve in our own way, Commander. I'm not a soldier, but I can tell the public why they should support your efforts.
So you can say I support our troops and get into office because of our sacrifices, huh?
I assure you, I'm only interested in the betterment of humanity, the same as you, Commander.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
I don't think it's extreme to stand up for our inalienable human rights. No pun intended.
Of course, Commander.
I don't. I suppose a renegade Kaidan wouldn't be saying that in a sarcastic way, right? I would really want to say keep this one, but there's Kaidan looking right at me.
I'm a patriot, Mr. Saracino. You got my vote.
It is gratifying to hear that. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. Since I have your vote, could I convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy? The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
Alright, so if you publicly support him, you get 2 renegade for that. If you publicly say you won't support him, you get 2 paragon. And this is kind of an easy way out where you say that it's inappropriate to state whether I support you or not. So I'm chasing paragon here.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saracino, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
He probably could have called us out for for flip-flopping there. But anyway, this was a new assignment that opened and closed all at once. Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma party approached you on the Citadel seeking support in the next election. You declined. And we got 2 paragon for that.
Freedom isn't free.
We bleed red!
These people are dressed kind of similar.
We bleed red.
In fact,
Freedom isn't free!
those 2 seem to be twins. No.
Aliens off
Triplets. No. Quads. And the women...
Throw the appeasers out!
Okay, so...
Go it alone.
the developers decided to just create 2... Or just put in
Terra Firma!
two body types and then just make copies. Boy, is that lazy?
First!
Is that lazy or what? Alright.
No blood for him!
Finally headed to Flux.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment of your time?
I hope Anderson is eating and drinking something because he's bored out of his mind. Otherwise...
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I don't remember seeing you hip deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I need every edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Yes, we've already been presented with this. For some reason, this assistant thing is attached to two of those investigate options.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for this. No
Yeah.
race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what
Alright.
it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
You're an addict, that is for sure.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Alright, then the game is wrong. Requires 3 charm points. Don't be an idiot requires 3 intimidate points. So yeah, it's easy to select either one for us. I think I've already asked all these questions. So yeah, yeah, don't be an idiot.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
Yeah, tequila requires a double dose of persuasion. That first one just basically gets him to elicit a promise to go get treatment. This will actually get him to finally say, okay, you're right, you need treatment now. But you need help requires 8 charm points, and no, you'll go now requires 7 intimidate points. So yeah, we can't take this. I'm not actually going to put up my PowerPoint slide just now because it actually will spoil how I want to play this. So
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand, and I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra. Thanks for your help. Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the medbay.
Alright. New assignment called Citadel Negotiator's Request. Mr. Keeler, an Alliance negotiator, has asked you to get him a legal but regulated stimulant in order to improve his performance in an important upcoming treaty negotiation. Go to the med clinic in the upper wards and purchase the drug that Keeler needs for his treaty negotiation. Alright, I think the captain can wait a little bit longer while we dispatch with this. Be a chance to say hi to our good friend Dr. Michelle. We haven't seen her in a while since we stopped needing to dump gear with her. Hello, Dr. Chloe Michelle.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Alright, and she's got the usual array of medical stuff, but look at this. 83 credits to buy this mental stimulant in this giant briefcase. Vidilicet is a complex synthetic chemical that improves short-term memory and mental focus in humans. This is the mental stimulant that Elias Keeler asked you for. But notice that he said that he didn't know the medical terms for it. And notice this briefcase looks exactly alike the other one. Also 83 credits. Eximo is a non-addictive narcotic used to treat stress in humans. It's often prescribed to executives and government officials who tend to overwork. Man, does that sound perfect or what? I'm going to take both of these over there and give me some choices here. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I don't know if we actually get to see her again in this game. Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and walk.
Remember Shanxi!
Earth first!
I have to work the crowd, Commander. Maybe we can do lunch sometime?
No, he's not really attracted to us, I don't think, because he will say the same thing to male ship. Well, maybe he's bisexual. Hard to say. Hello, Elias.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
Yeah, okay, so we can do either one of these now. We can give him the stimulant, or we can give him the depressant. Now, since we had taken the easy Charm or Intimidate, I think we picked Don't Be an Idiot. If we go ahead and give him a stimulant now, it actually awards us 2 Paragon points for that. And the same would have been true if we had picked the Charm option in that case. That's a kind of a smallish reward. And of course, giving him the stimulant means that the trade negotiation will go down with him as the leader. And he's trying to protect jobs from being outsourced, and he thinks his assistant is going to bend over backwards for the Solarians. So I'm kind of more curious about that. And if this guy really doesn't know the medical terms, maybe he won't recognize that we're giving him the wrong drug.
Here, this should take care of all your problems.
Perfect. The Solarians will never see me coming. Here, this is for your trouble.
Oh, and he's paying us up front too. Excellent.
What is... This isn't the stimulant. What did you give me?
I gave you the world's fastest acting depressant ever.
Humanity doesn't need drug addicts negotiating important deals. Get some rest.
You bastard. You set me up. Alien-loving scum.
Yeah, 114,000 credits and 9 Renegade points for that. Nice. I do like that assignment. That's kind of fun. That finished that. You gave Mr. Keeler a depressant rather than a stimulant. He is in no condition to handle the treaty negotiation now, and his assistant will take over. I wonder if a news report will show up later on an elevator ride regarding that, and see how the negotiating went. I hope so. Anyway, here's my PowerPoint slide for the fact that we had to miss that ability to charm or intimidate him. Yeah, you must use the sedative to persuade Keeler to seek help. Yeah, otherwise, you really don't have any way to. I mean, you can basically not give him anything at all, and I don't know if he actually goes through with it or not. But yeah, I mean, if we could have charmed or persuaded him, we would have gotten some Paragon or Renegade for that. So anyway, not a big deal here. Can we go in now finally? Oh, Garrus hasn't been here before, has he? I don't remember.
You almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps them away.
He's not quite right. There is a keeper there in that casino portion, anyway.
Drinks and dancing down below, gambling up above. Good place to blow off some steam.
Kaidan seems to give this place a thumbs up. And look where Doran is finally. And he's having a little dance. Isn't he adorable as a little Volus dancing? You could nudge him and he'd probably topple right over. Probably wouldn't find that very funny. We can try dancing here. I have to say, Shepard does have some moves about her. And she doesn't dance very long. Now watch this. Once we get Kaidan up on the dance floor, since he is our romantic interest per se, look what we can do. Alright, whereas Shepard has some moves, Kaidan is, he's not quite as, I don't know, he's, yeah, let's not dance anymore. Alright, Mr. Anderson, you have waited long enough.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Okay, so basically we're going to be deciding which cutscene do we want to watch as Captain Anderson here releases the Normandy from its lockdown. And if we let him decide, he will pick the break into his office to go after Udina. Honestly, I don't know what the appeal of that one is. Udina strikes me as kind of low-hanging fruit. Not a really tough guy. I mean, he talks, he's a lot more bark than bite. And, I don't know, I think we're going to go this way. The road less traveled.
If you're lucky, the patrols won't catch you.
I'll be careful. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Here's another weird thing. If you say not yet here, he'll stay here. And you can go do other stuff, but then you still have to come back here to actually say I'm ready. Which I don't understand, because if I say I'm ready, he'll leave, and I still can do whatever I want, so...
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright. Next step, we've met with Anderson. Now we have to go to Ilos. So, yeah. I think we kind of knew that already. Hi, Rita.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Alright. So it's just, I actually have one more store to take a peek at real quick before we take off. And that's the CSEC Requisitions Officer.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh wow, he has nothing. Wow, almost all low-level gear. Except 2 level 10 guns. Okay. It looks like we have finished our work here on the Citadel. Although, actually, you know what? I did say that I was kind of hoping that maybe some news vids would reveal some information. You know what? Let's take a few rides here. and see what we can find. Because, as I said, this is our last time here.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
I don't remember if we heard that one or not. That one obviously relates to something we did, and it, yeah, he did not die of natural causes, obviously. Alright, so I'll keep riding these elevators until I collect news vids that I want, and if there's anything in between, I'll just cut them out.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Are you joking with me? That is a bug. Oh my god, I think my PowerPoint slide said something about you can't get the keen mind news report from the interview, but we did. That has to be a bug, because I do recall that Hackett told us that we did not come off very well. And I think this news vid should have said something to that effect too. That I refused to answer questions and all that. So that's pretty funny. Okay, next.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Reports indicate that Administrator Anoleus died during the disaster. A new administrator has yet to be appointed.
Of course, that is a result of our having visited Noveria, though Anoleus certainly did not die as a result of the disaster. I'm assuming the disaster they mean the neutron purge that we did there. But, yeah, so it's like somewhat tightly lipped control over the news here.
Treaty negotiations between the Alliance and the Solarian Republic have finally concluded. Solarians praised the openness and flexibility of Alliance negotiators in pursuing a deal that benefited both sides. The deal was brokered by new Alliance negotiator Thomas Kent after his mentor Elias Keeler withdrew, citing health reasons.
Okay, I like that. I'm sure Keeler was, I mean, after he woke up finally, he must have been hopping mad. Thomas Kent is getting all the praise now.
Later today, Emily Wong goes inside the fast-paced world of space traffic controllers with an exclusive interview.
Yay, she actually was able to secure an interview with the space traffic controllers, and maybe she will get what she wanted without anyone getting fired. Marvelous. Alright, that is all. That's pretty good. I actually was not expecting that much feedback from everything we did here. Alright, so looks like we can finally sneak out here, and get the job done regarding Sarah.
Stand by, shore party.
Sir, this is a restricted area. Sir, you can't...
Yeah, headbutting a Turian versus punching an ambassador? Yeah. Anderson is way more badass in this cutscene. And he's not even done.
Freeze! Back away from the console! Hands up! Now!
Yeah, he gets shot in this, and he still gets the job done. Awesome. Love that guy.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
For some reason, we don't get to see Anderson there being hauled away. Kind of annoying. Okay, and we are currently somewhere between the Citadel landing dock and the Citadel's We got mass relay, so, I mean, so anybody could come get us right now until I punch something in there. But believe it or not, we still have unlimited time, and we can actually go talk to all the crew now, and that's exactly what I want to do. So let's drop a save here. Alright, we'll pick up the story from right here next time.